After 6 years, this is Wood King Media, Police MK Ultra Crimes. After 6 years, I am Christopher Wood. Damage is done. I am a 6-year victim, MK Ultra, serious brain injury, body mutilations, skull splitting, serious deforming, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest refusals, lies, time buying, cover ups, full 100% proven identity theft has been done against me, medically blacklisted. I spoke police crimes. Congratulations on those who are human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, guilty of torture crimes, MK Ultra use for the purpose of framing identity thefts and homicides against victims for ODSP fraud as well, using crackhead low-life junkies. Those who are guilty of first-degree murder and attempted murder, and it can be proven, unfortunately, they cannot be arrested without $22,000. Accomplices, those OPP, Ontario Provincial Police, Napanee, whether they have transferred or not to avoid arrest charging and lawsuits, the time buying in hopes of deniability while still guilty. XOPP Chief or Commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. He is a sex slave trafficker and he is guilty of first degree attempted murder with a cop Barty, who is involved again, I believe. Staff sergeants, they're both guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder. I was shot after speaking OPP, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering that was going on, and then I was shot. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Stacy, a mental health worker, Christine Schultz, AMHS, Stacy, mental health worker, Shelley Hafner, Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic for file falsifications, treatment refusals, discrimination, having me medically blacklisted, assuring I get no help or proof, even having me falsely charged to cover up their crimes in an attempt to turn them back around against me to get out of being arrested and charged for attempted homicide with the intent to commit through the file falsifications for the treatment refusals, the blacklisting, assuring crime and cover up. No criminal record or history, no association with AMHS or any other nut wards, not been to a hospital in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. They then conveniently after I was shot, November 2019, I had an appointment for a CAT scan because whatever I was shot with went through my head to my occipital lobe. I was getting burning, serious electric shock, and my skull was invasively split into sections. I got an appointment for a CAT scan November 2019. After that, one of the people involved, Stacy, was at the hospital stating she was there for my benefit, no association with her in any way, shape, or form. She had no right or business to be there. But she was there casting lies, and then I was medically blacklisted after my CAT scan done. Lies about files, seeing your files told to me by a Belleville doctor who refused treatment and kicked me out of the hospital. Conveniently, one of the hospitals Tatiana works at. Lies about drugs, lies about being suicidal self-harmer to prevent help and proof and being taken serious of what has happened to me. And that happened twice at KGH Hospital. My mother was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken. 2 of my dogs were killed. Congratulations to Blair Hardy Kane, or Blair Kane Hardy, and the one known as Bill Wooldridge, aka Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, which is the name of an escapee walkaway, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names behind the law office on Bridge and Center Street, pretty much right where I was shot. Approximately 65 to 70, thinks that he and I were switched at birth, believes he thinks he is my dad, and was calling my mother mom when he was stalking her. They were using MK Ultra on her and R&M on her because of her age and the radiation and electromagnetics that it gives off. It caused her cancer. It was made to look age and health related, and that had absolutely nothing to do with it. I can prove tortures done to her. She was murdered with intent. December 20th, 2020. Burt Hustler, accomplices, they are all gang stalkers, MK Ultra users, drug traffickers, registered sex offenders, and each and every one of them are guilty of torture crimes, being involved with my identity theft, all 100% provable, and guilty of attempted homicide against me 6 years of going through this to destroy my brain, to destroy my life, to destroy my memories, to destroy my identity and my bloodline, and then eventually I'm going to be murdered soon, and that is a fact. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. I have been put under serious gag order threats. I have absolutely no rights. There is nothing I can do about this. So no matter what is done to me, no matter how much I am changed, no matter how much I am tortured, there is not a fucking thing I can do about it. Burt Hustler, Tyler Lake, who happens to be the boyfriend lover to OPP drug cop Robert Kane. Jason Van Alstyne, who is also guilty of a possible homicide in 2021. He is a stroke victim and he is still very seriously dangerous. Raymond LeBlanc, Harry Hartwick, my cousin. Dale Hartwick, his nephew, my cousin, who personally told me of his involvement before he realized what he had said. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. And there is others who are involved. It's organized. The justice of the peace also threats, intimidations, accusations, obstructions. There is also other cops and family members involved as well. I have been put under serious threats, gag orders, intimidations to keep my mouth shut while I am going through this so people can get away with it. Damage is done, time has been bought. I spoke police crimes and I became a victim. No matter how much this is blocked out, whether it is or not, through Pegasus, through Stingray that's being used on my computer, and I damn well know it is. And by whom? Because this involves police crimes, this involves their family members, this involves serious criminal doctors, the justice of the peace, very serious terrorist police. And that's exactly what they are. They are fucking terrorists because I am the end of my bloodline and they are guilty of ending it. I now also have tubes in my head, which I never previously had. A tube in my throat that I have shown and proven not previously had happened to me after I was shot. So whatever was put into me, whatever was shot into me is seriously doing damage. Plus the R&M being used on me and the MK Ultra as well. Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, you are pieces of shit garbage. Know that much, along with the rest of the junky, low-life pieces of shit. I hope you're happy with what you've done, and you are guilty of ending a bloodline.